If you like your insurance, set it free. If it comes back to you, you can keep it. I already said this on the podcast that Went is going out today. Mine will go to my favorite bartender that we met on the road this year. Sweetie, let us not do this over Twitter. I am your husband. Text me. I have not left my house or interacted with anyone in 2 weeks. Also, I hear there is some kind of virus named after a beer. It is my hope that this happens often. D-carrot. Yeah, it is tough because the science and numbers point a specific way. Strong measures are required to minimize. But they are just not coming. So the result feels inevitable. Oof. That I love writing and directing film. Ketchup, chips and Cheemus. Thank you for playing all of the Harry Potter movies. I had not seen them before. I now want a wand and cape. Beethoven Moonlight Sonata for Rolled Elephant Via. I matured when I was 8 and saw Before Almost Straight Lorraine in the car. To the nurses and doctors so overwhelmed. The CIA and George Soros conducted that study. See you outside the front door to applaud the NHS at 8 PM. And hell as a doctor explaining social distancing. But only after Yao caught up on Eugenella's delightful specials and his documentary streaming soon. I made a new quarantine playlist on Spotify today for you 90 years songs that should be in 90 years movies. I'm so sorry for you. I have a feeling the tenor of this whole conversation, online that is about to change. To my therapist, yes, I have just been binge drinking and listening to the same 2 Run the Jewel songs on repeat. I am cool to re-enter the public, no? Please define neighbors. Whoa, Hera is a pic of me in the middle of abandoned Times Square. It is so empty and apocalyptic, just like a movie. Now everyone leave quarantine to take pics like this for their social media, so crowds form again. Thanks Michael. Long time. I did a pilot for an American version of Wrong Mans that I wish got more eps. Your support will provide direct relief to 100 formerly homeless families and 100 vulnerable immigrant families with young children living in the poorest urban congressional district in the country. One important thing to remember about the coronavirus numbers is that when we get to, say 200,000, they are going to stop counting. I don't think so, but they're coming out so soon. 3.5 weeks to go. More trailers on their way. Something like, instead of focusing on estimates of those with the virus, we're focusing on the bold steps the president is taking to develop a cure is one Mike Pence-ass thing to say. Judge John Hodgman, a podcast that I have been making with for a decade, has been dealing with the hot dog sandwichness question for years. 1 year ago today, I offered my final ruling, an audio essay on why a hot dog is not a sandwich. My schedule is too, so a bunch of fancy pants. Be sure it's an soon. Oh, maybe I'm good to bail on this now, before I get in too deep. I'd be out in the sunshine, with friends, checking Twitter. This COVID-19, I tell ya, it infects Tom Hanks, Idris Elba, I asked my agent if I should be worried about it and he said, it is only going after A-listers. Oh no, in fact, I do not get no infect at all. Now I just see food as fuel. Good for you, Mariah Bamford. I'm not there yet. No, save your money. Get well soon. No one has shown more love for comics than Jeffrey. She was on it for 2 weeks. Even a pandemic won't stop people from asking you to type something into a GIF search. I weirdly have a schedule tomorrow. Today was the day Donald Trump finally became president. Stop being cute, please. I just said to a friend, I miss LaGuardia. Fatter as where when are at. And then back to LA. You have outlived. Comedy Central now in Prime Video. If I could invest in anything right now, maternity wards and divorce courts. People be fucking and fighting. My cat just called me the Sanjay Gupta of comedy. Pretty cool. Hello. Friday the 27th of March at 4 PM on Live, and I will answer your questions about life, quarantine tips or to raise money for post questions here or on Instagram. My Instagram is Eugene Mimon and John's is Gordon Steenis. Day 22 with the 11yo. The 4th episode in a row of a Disney show comes on. Me, annoyed with this show. Wow, so you never skip the intro at all? 11yo looks me straight in the eye. No, why would I? Me. We are losing it, people. I have looked and looked, but I don't see my name anywhere. Spoiler, my character dies playing basketball. We can do it now, before I start writing again. How long does it take before you can travel? I already hate my island. Frustrated frozen pizza. Asterisk I froze an extra pizza I had delivered a week and a half ago, and it tastes pretty good. Yes, very busy playing 2 different sociopaths. OMG. Did you know about Birdie, my 14-year-old basset hound? I grew up with a basset hound too. Also, we are 2-3 weeks out from him saying he did not write this letter and sign it. I'm getting a dog tomorrow. The key is that you want to wash your hands until all you have are bones and blood. But here is where it gets tricky. I want you to wash the bones and the blood. I appreciate you deeply, but I disagree on this argument specifically in the audio. Scenes from a birthday party. I have been thinking about this. I've never done it before. Is it hard to do if it's not a PC game, but rather off of a console or SNES Mini? Maybe you could do it with money going to charity. Looks like we'll pass 100,000 tomorrow and 250,000 mid next week. Oh my god, this pun. I should clarify, the podcast is free. The proceeds are revenue from ads. Say what you want about Trump, at least Hillary's got a clear message. Today the Great hosted with, Sup, don't touch your face. Donations today going to the waitstaffs of Alice Home Club Houston in Prov and Roy's Pick Stand Up Live in Huntsville, Alabama. Contribute if you can at. They say boredom breeds creativity and I agree. I just made anxiety using only the news and what is left of my brain. I'm a sucker for pop them in your freezer and let the chocolate be your guide. Wow. Fatter is amazing. By the way, big fan. 6 PM dinner with the Gaffigans on my YouTube. Missed it? I am okay with that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you like this video.